Peace fam, I know it's been a little while. I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be giving you 10 journaling questions for reflecting on 2020. Now, I know the year is not over yet, and this is only part one because, child, the way 2020 is and was set up, it's going to take a lot more than 10 journal questions to process and reflect on it. So I hope you guys enjoy these. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments about how these journaling questions hit you. And if you want to answer any of them below, that's up to you as well. So let's get into the first question. So the first question I have for you is, what surprised you this year? I don't know about you guys, but 2020 was full of surprises for me. Some of them were good and some of them were bad. But I think for a lot of people, the growing sentiment is that there were a lot of bad surprises for many people. Obviously, one of the biggest ones was, C-19. And, we're still dealing with that right now. So what surprised you this year? Question number 2. How were you impacted by C-19? Now, this can include your personal life, work, relationships, travel, anything you can think of. I want you to either list or write out longhand how you were impacted by C-19. And obviously, this could be a whole series within itself, but this is just really to help us reflect on our year, because sometimes when we go through things, we don't have a way to digest it. We're just kind of going through it. And I think being able to go back and do these things and reflect on these things could really help us for healing. Question number 3, what goals did you accomplish? Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm usually a big goal setter, and I had a lot of goals for this year. Every year I plan out big goals, and I hit most of them or some of them. This year was a huge struggle for me, and while I did accomplish things, I felt like my goals shifted because of the way the year took me by surprise. So I want you to reflect on what goals of yours did you accomplish and write down what those things are. Number 4, what goals were hard due to the pandemic? So as I had just stated in the last question, I talked about how some things were difficult for me to do. I'll give you guys an example. I had different goals for travel that I wanted to accomplish this year. Obviously, those had to be put on the back burner because a lot of travel was restricted and just downright dangerous. So that's one of my goals for me that I had to switch around. Number 5, what did you lose in 2020? Now, I want you to think as broad as possible with this question. Losing could be, it could be a habit, it could be a mindset, it could be a job, it could be a friend, it could be parts of yourself that you no longer want to be a part of you. So that loss could mean a lot of different things. Number 6, what did you gain in 2020? So gain, a lot of times our mind goes to money. Obviously, that could be included. But again, similar to the last question, it could be what new habits did you gain? What relationships did you gain? What things did you gain? And it could be in all types of categories. Number 7, if you had to choose one word or phrase to describe your 2020, what would it be? Number 8, what did you learn in 2020? So this could be either life gems that snuck up on you, or it could be you intentionally sitting down to learn something, whether it's by reading or taking a course or, anything you can think of. What did you learn in 2020? This is also a really good way to reflect and integrate the things that we've learned. Number 9, what's one memory that you had in 2020 that if you had the ability to delete, you would delete it? Think about it and hit the delete button. And number 10, what memory would you replay? So if you could choose one memory, only one, to replay that happened this year, what would it be? Which one would you hit the rewind and play button on over and over? 10 journaling question, guys. I hope you enjoyed them. As always, please hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you are looking for other journaling questions, and I'd be happy to post those for you. All right, guys, take care.